It's so dark. It was amazing! Oh wait! There's more! It was awful! I'm back! CGI shit!
I rest my case.
It was fucking horrible!
Hey guys, what's up? It's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to another opening night. I'm a little tired on this December 1st, the first month of the holiday season, and I figured this month I'd do a bunch of Christmas movies. So, we're going to start the first 2 weeks off kind of interesting, because I'm going to be talking about two movies that I've actually never seen, and they're Christmas classics, and it's shocking that I've finally gotten around to this point. I'm 33, and I've never seen these. I have never seen Gremlins. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Gremlins. So yeah, I finally watched it for the first time. It's one of those movies that I've just never seen. It's kind of like Tron and a couple other films. But Gremlins, I never really grew up with. Wasn't really a staple of my childhood. Kind of missed out on it, during, obviously, like, the second generation of 90s kids who watched it. It was just never something I got into, and I finally took a look at it. I've seen clips of it. I know what Gremlins are. I've just never really fully seen the original movie. But yeah, that all changed when me and Honeybear watched it. So she's seen it, and she told me it's cute, so I'm like, alright, cool. But let's talk about it. What is Gremlins? What is it about? Gremlins was, I think, directed by Joe Dante, and actually has a lot of people involved in this. Steven Spielberg produced it. Warner Brothers also made use of it. It deals with a lot of great special effects. It was shot in the same location they filmed Hill Valley in Back to the Future. They just covered it in snow, which I thought was funny. And there's just a lot of people involved in this movie. But what is the movie about? Well, starts with a guy, I think played by Jonathan Winters, who was a really funny comedian. He was in a really cool King Kong documentary back in the day. And he goes to find something for his family for Christmas. So he goes into like this Chinatown area and goes down to this sort of weird antique shop and finds this creature called a Mogwai, who the store owner says, don't buy it. And he's like, I'm buying it. And the rules are, okay, you can have it, but here are the rules. You don't feed it after midnight, don't give it bright light, and keep it away from water. Okay, fair rules enough. Jonathan Winters takes it home to his son, Billy Batson, I think his name is. I can't remember what his full name is. I think it's Billy. And Billy opens it up, and what do we see but a cute little Mogwai, who is this amazing, cool little creature puppet, and is voiced by Howie Mandel, which I always knew Howie Mandel was the Gremlins. I thought that was funny. But, obviously, he has this little pet. It's super duper cute. It's super adorable. Meanwhile, Billy has to deal with this not really being the best at his job. He's very clumsy. He lives in the attic, not really getting much anywhere in life. And also he has to deal with this this woman who I swear to God is what's the name of the Wicked Witch's real-life alternative from The Wizard of Oz, who wants to put down Toto? Same vibe. Like, literally, when she showed up on screen and said, I'm going to put your dog down and do all this shit, I was just wanting to hear... Ironically, Wicked for Good's out. I'm not watching it. I have no interest. But with, he has to deal with that bitch. And then what happens is eventually Corey Feldman in this movie... shows up to look at the Mogwai, accidentally spills water on it, and then it creates multiple Gremlins. And they're a bit more dickish than the main Mogwai, who I can't remember what they name him. Gizmo. Gizmo is the name of the Mogwai. They're a bit more dickish than Gizmo. Then they're fed after midnight. They get into mischief. And they transform in sort of like an alien cocoon, and then they metamorphosize, into the Green Gremlins and start chaos all over the town. And that's Gremlins. It's really just this creature feature set around Christmas, and it's become a Christmas staple, much like Batman Returns. But what do I think of Gremlins? I think it's okay. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I know I'm not labeling it as this grand masterpiece, but again, maybe it's because I am a little older, a little bit more cynical, and I've also never grown up with this movie. Finally watching it, maybe I'm just too late for the hype. But I can see the appeal of Gremlins, but at the same time, it's not really a movie that, much like never seeing it, I can see why, in a way, I've never caught interest in it. It's just, it's kind of weird to sit through. There were a few points, the pace was a little off for me. But I'm not saying it's bad. There's no problems I really have with it. I think it is a fun, staple 80s film. I do like the puppetry, I do like the practical effects, I do like a lot of the jokes, a lot of the references. It is relatively funny. When Wicked Witch Bitch gets it, her comeuppance from the Gremlins, funniest part of the movie with the fucking chair, that had me laughing. I do like the little trivias that I already know. Again, it's all in Hill Valley. I keep expecting Doc and Marty to come in and run them over. Love the stuff in the theater where they're showing Snow White. I thought that was funny. But it's weird that, like, this movie feels very, outside of, like, the Mogwai effects and the Gremlin effects, the budget feels very low on this one. And you could tell this was kind of cheesily made. This is very much like a 50s movie set in the 80s. And, you know, Spielberg loves those type of movies. Joe Dante loves those kind of films. And that's what Gremlins was to me. It was a very kind of cheap little monster movie for the family to enjoy. Now, I do know a lot of people that actually were frightened at this film when it came out when they were kids. But over time, they've come to appreciate it. I didn't really find them frightening. I think as a kid, maybe I would have found them a little bit scary. But honestly, the Gremlins have never come off as scary for me. So there's a little bit of a non-fear factor there, which, again, I guess it's okay for kids to watch. But with Gremlins, again, there's not much to say. I think a lot more people are more appreciative of it than I am. I think there's a lot more. I think Red Letter Media covered it, and they have some of the original Gremlins props, which is cool. And they have that all there, and it's really awesome and shit. But, like, there's more people interested in this than I am. Like, even Black Nerd Comedy is more interested in Gremlins. I was wanting to get to this for a while. I'm glad I did. I still have the second one to contend with. And yes, I am aware Gremlins 3 is happening. Let's see where that goes. I'll talk about more of that when I get to Gremlins 2. But Gremlins 1... overall, not much to say. I'm glad I finally got it out of my chest as a Christmas classic. I do think it's a little slow in pacing, but overall, the puppetry is fantastic. The actors are great. The production's great. It's a well-shot movie. It's kind of like shot like a Christmas Story. A bit of that old school glow to it, which I kind of appreciate. It kind of reminded me of a Christmas Story a little bit. But as a Christmas movie, it's fine. It's perfectly fine and acceptable. And I did like it. I did like Gremlins 3. I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm not saying, like, you know, oh my god, this is a boring movie. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's like Tron. I'm trying to get into it, and I'm doing my best. It is a little bit difficult, but all in all, this was fun. I would give it, like, a solid, about a 7 out of 10. It's not perfect. It's not amazing. It's just a simple movie for kids and families to enjoy. And if you haven't seen it, I would recommend it. It is a staple of 80s cinema. I'm glad I got it out of my chest. I am no longer a Gremlins virgin, I guess you could say. And then next week, we're going to check out Gremlins 2. That I can guarantee. But, of course, I want to know what you guys think about Gremlins in the comments below. Do you like it? Do you think it's overrated? Do you think it's underrated? Did you miss the boat? I'm curious if there's anybody else who has missed the boat on Gremlins and finally caught up to it recently. Let me know in the comment section below. Is it your favorite Christmas movie as well? All that would be amazing. A huge thank you to a lot of people who have been suggesting Gremlins, including Hipster Hoovie and Jedi. I am definitely going to be next week, of course. Like I said, Gremlins 2 is happening. But, of course, if you guys want to support our channel, especially during the holidays, go check out our Patreon. Just $1 and more will get you early access to all of our content, as well as other special features. We're going to be updating that a little bit soon, but for now, there's my thoughts on Gremlins. I got pretty much simple basics of it, and join us next time when we take a look at Gremlins 2, the new batch. So, until next time, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. It's BigJackFilms signing off, saying, Present! Present! That's all I got. Awesome. All right, take it easy, guys, and have a good night.